points. But we were going to the fort, Labrada, and I believe there he got the straight fourth place. Now
Yes.
I don't have a score. Yeah, and people complain. I think you were the first one months ago that you asked me Nick Walker or Hunter Labrada. You asked me for that, and look at those. Did I answer? I say Hunter. Hunter has a better package, more complete, more aesthetic.
I'm absolutely blown away that, because like I said, I asked you that question, and in my mind, we spoke about this a few weeks ago, that I thought that Nick Walker was so far ahead now. But when I saw Hunter on the stage and I actually realized how big he was, he even stood next to Brandon and Rami, because I thought I had it in my head he was a lot smaller. But when he actually stood next to these guys, I thought, oh my God, he really is. Sometimes guys can look great or not great by themselves, but it's when they're compared to the other guys, that's when you see how good they are and what level they're at.
I mean, for all the
looks incredible.
Of, Hunter Labrada placing fourth, look at him for more than a year. More than a year, he does updates on Instagram, all these pictures and the videos, because a lot of times people are going to say, it's photoshopped or filtered or whatever else. But you can see day in, day out, he's consummate professional. He's in shape year round. I mean, he kept this low body fat, very good conditioning, and just growing into his frame. Frame is blessed by genetics of his dad. Conditioning is still not there. He needs to get that Lee formula of conditioning. Had Hunter been as dry as Nick was, nobody would ask the question. But because Nick was, that freaky factor and in better condition, yeah, he made a room for a question. Now, it could go either way. I mean, if Nick beat Hunter, I wouldn't complain, because Nick impressed me at the Arnold Classic, like I said, after 10 seconds.
Oh, someone's ringing you. Someone's ringing you, mate.
And my mother. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
My mother, and knowing my mother, she's going to call again.
and again.
So, excuse me. But what I was saying, Nick stepping on that Arnold Classic stage, it really shocked me. He won that contest on a front relax pose.
Yeah.
Okay, front relax. And
as soon as he walked out.
Yeah, here it goes again. Okay.
Hey, Mum.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'll call you back, Mum.
Yeah, I'm here. So sorry. I hope it's not going to be the third time.
Okay.
But I told my mother every time, to understand this, if I don't answer right away, especially if I disconnect, I'm doing something. But she's 83 years old and doesn't know what it means. So Nick Walker, I said he's not as aesthetically pleasing. But listen, when he went to Arnold Classic, open up the shoulders and, put his knees out and flared his quads, and the depth of his abs made him aesthetic freak. He made now is the argument like, okay, he has a big taper, he has a deep abs, he has a leg separation, shoulders go, mile wide. I mean, what the hell? He lifts his arms are, unbelievable with squeezed abs. A lot of people don't do it. He knows that he benefits from squeezed abs. So front relax, front double biceps, front lat spread, abs and thighs shut. Nick is showing one of the deepest abs in the whole industry, center of the body, enough mass everywhere. So he got it. At Arnold Classic, there was no doubt.
Yeah.
Now we see also if William Boniak showed up at Arnold Classic, Nick would beat him, especially with the Arnold Classic conditioning. He was a little bit more,
I think he would have. I don't think this was the best William Bonac we've seen.
Yes. But back to Hunter. So they complain about Hunter. Hunter is missing nothing. Has great legs, great calves, great arms, great shoulders. He's a very good back. Okay. They complain about chest, and many people don't actually even realize he had a pec tear that, thank God, is hardly visible. You have to know it and pay attention. So he's like, let's say, Kevin Levrone that had a pec tear but continued the career and almost made it.
Yeah, but Kevin's wasn't Milos. Kevin's was not noticeable. Hunter's is definitely. It's definitely noticeable.
Tony Freeman's was a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was, sometimes maybe penalized. But listen, Dorian Yates was not penalized for missing the whole bicep. You know,
True.
You know, so I think the judges, you know, many times would consider, okay, listen, this is a injury that is caused, and there's nothing that these guys did to now to really be marked down. And I think Chris Dickerson had 2 tears, you know, and was winning the Olympia, and there are many other guys.
Yeah.
So Hunter, I'm going to say this, on the standpoint of dryness, he was still not there. And that's every time I talk to Lee and even his mother, Robin, who is such a great analytical expert.
Is she?
You know?
Is she? That's good. That's great. I love. Yeah, cool.
God.
Wow.
I enjoy talking to her even.
Yeah.
The same like with Lee. And Lee, being a purist himself.
Yeah.
For me, also I have to mention, not too many people speak about Lee Labrada being one of the best in the world. He is definitely one of the best in the world. And when you analyze, clearly top 10, and you know, in many opinions, myself included, you could go over there to up top 5 from an aspect of aesthetics, symmetry, proportions, balance, presentation, beauty, you know, this kind of stuff. And I told Lee that at the press conference, at this meeting there, I said, listen, Lee, I know that you don't want to hear this, but for me, Hunter can never beat Lee in a direct duel. It's,
50 pounds heavier.
But that doesn't say that Hunter is not good enough. It just says how great Lee was.
Yeah.
So if Lee manages to convince Hunter to listen to Dad, then they're not doing that for whatever reason. Let Dad put you in the condition. I'm 100% sure he would do it.
I would like to see a better posing routine from Hunter, though. I would. I've got to be honest.